In today's video, we are going to learn about how to make garlic powder from garlic bulbs. I'm also going to be telling you about my encounter with a praying mantis and what that might mean in my life or in my career. Garlic is not the easiest to peel, so I would advise you to buy the big bulbs. So that is what I did first by selecting the big bulbs, and then I went ahead and started peeling by removing the outer hard crust. And then the next step was separating the individual pieces and crushing them with a knife, and then proceeded by cutting off the end and also peeling off the garlic just to remain with a fleshy part. Once that was ready, the next step is grating. We are grating them to reduce the size so that when we begin dehydrating, it's easier and faster to dry. The method that we are going to be using for dehydrating our garlic today is sun. And while you grate, you have those big pieces that remain. Not to worry. You have your knife, place the knife on the chopping board and run it through the bigger pieces and mince them to smaller pieces so that it's easier to dry. And now we're going to lay it on a tray, preferably a metal tray. A metal tray helps in heating up the garlic, and in turn, it helps it dry faster. So you want to spread your garlic evenly and space it up as much as you can. And once that is done, we are going to place it in direct sunlight for it to dry. When I went to check on my garlic, I realized that it had started turning green. According to research, they say this can be caused to exposure to very hot sunshine. But they say this is perfectly normal and you don't have to worry about anything. Before this video, I had dried a single bulb of garlic and it did not turn green, and the results were as seen in this container. But for good measure, I decided to go ahead and prepare fresh garlic, and instead of drying it in direct sunlight, I decided to dry it in a shade away from the sun, and in the evening, I took it in the house and it continued drying overnight so that I could take it out the next day. Now, this is the first batch, and if you look closely, it is no longer green, but it has turned into an off-yellow color. And this is the one that I had been drying in the shade and also in the house, and now it's outside again for the second day in the shade, and you can realize some very small portions of it has turned green, but a very minute pieces or sections. And of course, that is the original piece that now looks natural. And that's why I said you don't have to worry even if your garlic turns blue or green while drying. And now, this is the third day, and my garlic is completely dry. This is the first portion. And I'm going to compare it with the other pieces that have been drying in the shade, and you realize that the color is the same. So, having said that, we're just going to check whether it's completely dry by pressing our fork against the dry garlic. It should create a crackle sound and it should be completely dry, just like potato crisps. And what remains now is to pound our garlic into powder, and for that we are going to be using a wooden mortar and pestle. Proceed by adding about 2 tablespoons and pound your garlic until your desired texture. One of the most important steps of this process is how you package and store your dried garlic. You're going to be using a glass mason jar and ensure that it's completely dry. And what remains now is to pack your garlic, and then you're going to replace the lid very tightly, and it's best advised to store it in a cool, dark place. This garlic you can use for up to 2 years. You can use it in your food or also in your salads or however you like to use your garlic, even for medicine. Guess who came to pay me a visit just as I was finishing up? A praying mantis. I interpreted this as a sign or as a reminder that I need to create a praying mantis sculpture. I have wanted to create one for several years. Hopefully, I'll do that soon enough. Time now to put our garlic powder to the test. And my favorite use for the garlic powder is in making my scrambled eggs. Very delicious. Also, my mom has shared a very amazing recipe for coughs. She usually mixes garlic with honey, but she usually uses fresh garlic. But I think now I might also use the garlic powder mixed with honey, and maybe that will work as a charm every time I have a cough. So my hope is that you enjoyed this video today and that I'll be seeing you in the next videos. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Share with your friends. And remember to always tune in to my channel every week on Wednesdays to view a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.